There's 5 developmental regions, 5 encephalons, and we have all this area here, the arteries branching around this lighter color, telencephalon, and you can spin it around and once again see the telencephalon extends all the way down to this arch. There's now the diencephalon, I'm running my finger across here, it's a diencephalon. There's a mesencephalon now, just inferior to it. Mesencephalon with its 2 parts. Metencephalon, these 2 areas. Metencephalon. And lastly, myelencephalon. So of the different areas now in the telencephalon, okay, there's 2 cerebral hemispheres, 2 halves. The surface of the telencephalon, the darker edge is the cerebral cortex. There's the lobes of the telencephalon, anterior side, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, temporal lobe. There's the bulging areas that stick outwards. These are the gyri on the brain, and the grooves separating them are the sulci everywhere. A few of the particular names, there's now across here the central sulcus, and to the side a lateral sulcus. The deeper divisions we have back here, very deep grooves, a transverse fissure, as well as a down the middle longitudinal fissure dividing the hemispheres. We come to the medial side, we have a corpus callosum, still a portion of the telencephalon, as well as the wide end, the olfactory bulb. That'll finish out telencephalon structures. There's a diencephalon region here, and we have the bulb is the pituitary gland. A tiny stem connected to it is infundibulum. This connects now to the area of the hypothalamus, and above it, around this little dot here, around here is now the thalamus. At the posterior section back here, pointing to, this is now the pineal gland. And on the inferior side, down here, this little bulb, this is the mammillary body. Structures in the diencephalon. The mesencephalon across here, where we can see the corpora quadrigemina, as well as the cerebral peduncles. And the cavity between them, this space now here, is the cerebral aqueduct. There's the metencephalon, and the various parts. There's the bulge here, the pons, as well as the cerebellum. And this here is the cerebellar hemisphere. The brown surface of the cerebellar cortex. The white lines are the arbor vitae. And this is the entire cerebellum. And the vermis is this medial bulge here. And then lastly, there's the myelencephalon. And the myelencephalon we have here in this cavity. In this space, that's the 4th ventricle. And this tissue here, this is the medulla oblongata.
Where's the third?